Guys, it's been 2 days since my last glute session and my glutes are still so sore. I'm not even joking, like they're in so much pain. I usually do morning cardio on the bike and I've not been able to do it the last 2 days because my legs and my glutes have literally needed a rest. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you my most recent insane glute workout that has literally helped me grow my glutes so much. I'm actually on a cut, so I'm in a calorie deficit, but although I am cutting, this glute workout has still been growing my glutes. Like, it's that insane. Obviously, I'm keeping my protein really high, and I am training my glutes twice a week. But all my friends, they're constantly like, wow, your glute gains are insane. Like, what are you doing? And I'm telling you, it's this amazing workout that I'm doing. And I'm not gonna keep it from you guys. I'm gonna show you in this video. So keep watching. You're gonna have a full breakdown on every single exercise that I do on my glute days. And I'm gonna go through form and technique. And I'm even gonna go through sets and reps and the order you should be doing it in as well. So if you wanna see those glute gains, keep watching the video, because I'm going to take you to the gym with me and show you exactly what to do. By the way, guys, the day I recorded this, which was 2 days ago, I wanted to record my actual glute session for you guys to see the struggle and the weights that I was doing. However, the gym was so busy, there was nowhere for me to set up my tripod. And because I wanted you guys to see this workout so bad, after the gym, I actually had a client at one of the studios I use. Once my session with my client was done and she left, I actually stayed and recorded my glute workout just so that you guys can see. So it's not actually me doing my glute workout, it's me redoing what I did, but I'm just doing one set of everything just to show you guys. And obviously I'm using light weights. I mean, light weights for me. Just so that I can show you. So that's literally what it is. So imagine, I think that's why my legs and glutes hurt so much as well, because I kind of did another set of everything 2 hours later, if that makes sense. So yeah, so in the video you're gonna see me I'm literally in the studio just to show you exactly what to do, in what order, technique and form, just because I didn't want you guys to miss out. I really wanted you guys to see what my glute workouts have been looking like lately, and I wanted to help you guys grow your glutes as well, especially because a lot of you DM me and ask me what to do. But also, before we dive into the video, I just wanted to speak a little bit more about things that will help you towards your glute goals. It's all well and good to have your workout sorted. You also need to focus on your nutrition. So try and keep your protein high. If you guys have no idea what to do with nutrition, I do offer meal plans, tailored meal plans. I'm gonna put the link below so you can have a look. Make sure you're having regular meals every 3 hours. So don't starve yourself. You need the right nutrition in order for your muscles to grow. Also, it's really important to train your glutes at least 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm training my glutes twice a week at the moment because they're actually way too sore to fit a third day in. So that's how you know that, I'm really pushing myself during my sessions. So yeah, but if you feel like they're not that sore, you can add in the extra third day. I mean, if you plan the week ahead properly, you could add in the third day. But it's also really important to obviously rest and recover as well. So you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to get any injuries, trust me. Also, progressive overload is really important. So that means the intensity of your workout, whether it's doing more reps or going heavier or adding in some supersets. So make sure that you're always challenging yourself in order for your glutes to grow. Also, it's really important to keep your fundamental exercises every week. So you don't want to be doing random things every week. You want to keep your fundamentals in. For example, my big compound moves like my Romanian deadlifts, my hip thrusts, I'll never skip them. I might change 1 or 2 isolation exercises, but my compounds always stay the same. You don't want to be going to the gym every week and doing random things because you're not going to see results like that. You need a proper workout plan and you need to stick to that and do that every single week. Make sure you're really focusing on the intensity of your workout. By the time you're leaving your glute session, you want it to be a struggle when you're walking down the stairs. Because trust me, every time I try to walk down the stairs after my session, I'm actually like struggling to get down the stairs. So yeah, anyway guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can keep creating amazing content for you guys that will hopefully help you on your fitness journey too. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also share it with your friends if they need any help with their glute gains. And comment below and let me know if you've tried this workout and what you think. Right guys, so let's get started. Now before we dive into any exercises, we're going to start off by stretching. At the beginning of your workout, you want to do some dynamic stretches. If you don't know what that is, I'm just going to quickly explain. Dynamic stretching is a form of stretching that involves moving through a full range of motion. Whereas static stretches is where you hold a stretch for an extended period. Now we're going to save the static stretching for the end of the workout. The reason why it's good to start off with dynamic stretches is because it increases your blood flow, helps improve range of motion, it activates your muscles, it prevents any injuries from happening, it also enhances your overall performance. So I cannot stress enough how important it is to not skip this step. I know a lot of people just can't be bothered and they just want to go straight into the workout, but trust me, it makes such a difference when you do these dynamic stretches. You will literally be able to do better squats, better Romanian deadlifts, like your overall performance will be enhanced. And also you don't want to get injured because then you're just going to be out the game for a while and you do not want to go down that road. So yeah, you just follow what I'm doing and then we're going to get started on the glute sesh. Now that we got stretches out the way, let's start with our glute session. So the first exercise is barbell Romanian deadlifts. This is a compound move and it is great for growing your glutes. You want to start with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward but then slightly pointing them out. Very slightly to the point where you won't even notice. Hinge at the hips, keep your back straight and your core engaged at all times. So begin the movement by pushing your hips backward while maintaining a slight bend in your knees. Lower the barbell along your legs as you hinge at your hips. Make sure you keep the barbell close to your body as you lower it. Your back should stay straight and your chest should be up. Lower the barbell until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Keep the barbell as close to your shins as possible without touching them. Sometimes I do let it touch, just so I know, just slightly touch. Obviously, if you're wearing leggings, it's fine, but if you're wearing shorts, you might, you know, start scraping your shin, so you just want to be careful. Then you want to return upright to your position, push your hips forward and stand up straight to return to the starting position. Just a quick reminder that I'm just demonstrating the exercises that I did earlier, so ignore the weights I'm using. I use completely different weights. I usually use much heavier weights, but if you're new, then you want to start off really light and perfect your form. And if you feel like, you know, you're quite advanced, then again, make sure you're challenging yourself. Try and go heavier. You want the last 2 reps to be really challenging. Right guys, so next we have hip thrusts. Another amazing compound move that you have to do for your glutes. So using a bench or a box like I've done here, you just want to have the barbell across your hips, feet flat on the floor and shoulder width apart. Then you just want to have your upper back lean in against the bench. Make sure you tuck your chin in and maintain a neutral spine like I'm doing. And then as you're lowering the weight, you want to literally focus on pushing through your glutes, not your lower back. You want it to be like a scooping motion. So you're scooping up, holding for 2 seconds, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then lowering the weight again. There shouldn't be much movement in your upper body. It's your hips and your glutes doing all the work. I recommend using a pad over the bar so that you don't hurt yourself, or use a mat like I am here. The next exercise is going to be Bulgarian split squats. This is literally everyone's favorite exercise. Not. Okay guys, so to find out your starting position, I like to sit back onto a bench, extend my front leg, and then I come up, and that's how I know how far I should be from the bench. So once you're in this position, you want to go as low as comfortable or until your thigh is parallel to the ground. Push through your front heel to return to the starting position. Now the thing you want to focus on with Bulgarian split squats is you don't simply come straight up like a regular squat. Instead, you want to focus on a controlled lean back into the back leg as you rise from the lunge position. So you see, this motion is what will actually help engage your glutes. Don't forget to be leaning forward. You see how I'm leaning forward there? That's going to really target your glutes as well. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. So as you can see, I'm sitting back, I'm extending that front leg, and that's how I know what my starting position is. And we're going to go again. It's crucial to pay attention to your knee alignment. Keep your front knee directly above your ankle and avoid letting it drift too far forward past your toes. I feel like the reason why this exercise is so difficult is because you're literally doing 2 sides. So you're not just doing one exercise, it's kind of like you're doing 2 in 1. Because once you do one side, you have to do the other. You're already dying from one side, and then you need to die again when doing the other side. So yeah, that's why it just feels so painful. Anyways guys, if you get through this exercise, well done. Moving on to the next one. This exercise is also quite difficult, I cannot lie, but again, so good for those glute gains. So try not to skip any of these exercises. So it's called elevated reverse lunges. So as you can see here, I've grabbed 2 plates just so that I'm elevated, so that I can get a deeper lunge, as you can see here. So you want to stand tall, shoulders back and core engaged for balance. Then slowly lower your body by bending your knee, lowering it towards the ground and keeping your chest up. Aim for your thigh to be roughly parallel to the ground. Push through your heel to return to the starting position and stand upright. Don't push off from the back foot, instead rely on the muscles in your front leg to lift your body back to the starting position. This is a game changer, trust me. Also, be mindful of your front knee. It should stay aligned with your ankle and not to go past your toes as you lunge. When lowering the back knee towards the ground, avoid making contact with the floor. Aim to hover just above the surface to keep tension on the leg muscles. But I always do just a very slight tap, just so that I know I am going low enough. So try doing that as well, like I am here. And again, I think this exercise is super difficult because we're doing 2 sides. It's not just one exercise. Exactly like the split squats, you got to do one side. Once you finish that one side, you got to do the other side. So yeah, it's really taxing, I can't lie. Even with the little light weights and me demonstrating, I am out of breath and dying. But don't let that scare you guys, just think of the glute gains. Moving on to our final exercise, step ups. So again, you want to grab a bench And I just want you to start by standing on top of the bench, hinging your hips back like I'm doing here, so that you feel a stretch and you have a slight lean forward. And then you're going to slowly descend, as you can see I'm doing here. Make sure it's a slow and controlled movement so that you really feel it in your glutes, otherwise you're not going to feel it. Do not rush this exercise, take your time. And you don't want to push up from the leg that's going down. Again, same as the reverse lunges, you want all the weight, all the work to be on that front foot that's on top of the bench. You want to use a bench at a height that allows your knee to bend at approximately 90 degrees when your foot is on the step. And also keep your back straight, shoulders back and core engaged throughout the exercise, which will help you prevent any lower back strains. And I'm going to say again, focus on pushing through the heel of the foot on the step as you lift your body up. This engages your glutes and hamstrings so much. You're really going to feel the burn, trust me. Also, fully extend your hip at the top of the movement, standing straight up, because this really helps engage the glutes effectively. Also guys, if you feel like you have no balance at all and you're finding this too difficult, then don't worry, just go somewhere where you can hold on to something. If there's any squat racks free, take the bench over and just use the squat rack by holding on. I've got videos on my Instagram that you can check out where I'm going a bit heavier and I need a little bit more balance. So I've literally been somewhere where I've been able to hold on to something with one arm. So yeah, that's it guys. I think you're really going to be dying at this point. You know, it's not an easy session. It is really taxing. You're probably going to need around an hour and 20 minutes, obviously, because it does take a bit longer to set things up, especially with a hip thrust. But trust me, it's going to be worth it. I've seen some incredible glute results after doing these exercises. Just going to show you my glute pump here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe. See you guys next week.